Hi, I am Fardous. I am a Syrian refugee. I have been here for a few years. I used to teach English in Syria. Now in London with my friends, we have the group Ahlan Wa Sahlan that brings all the community together, volunteers teaching English and people who are coming to London. They are looking for a place to socialize and share experience, learn English and have the feeling that we belong here. Today we are standing in a car park. It's a grey, cold day, but inside the community center we have our drama class. Come on in with me. I like this. Oh, yes, what's the problem?
So my name's Caroline and I run an organisation called Scheherazade Initiatives, and we use participatory theatre as a way to empower migrant and refugee populations. We have a particular focus on working with women and children. When we say empower, we basically use theatre as a way to help people unfold their full potential, using theatre as a way to develop confidence, leadership, communication, self-esteem, and also using theatre as a way to look at issues that people might experience when they first come to the UK. So we can do role plays on, for example, going to the doctors or dealing with schools or learning to fill in forms, actually, and dealing with conflict and difficult situations we might experience when arriving newly.
So you will be the person, the doctor or the reception girls. We are trying to book an appointment. I'm sure your English is good. So you will, yeah, exactly. One of us will try to speak to book an appointment, and you can't understand what we are talking about. Hi, I want appointment. My son is sick.
What's your son's name?
I need appointment, please.
For your son?
No, yes.
What's your son's name?
Majd.
Majd.
Yes.
Can you spell that for me?
Sorry, I need appointment.
Okay. Your son, Majd. Can you spell Majd?
M-A-J-D.
I can't see anyone by that name on our system. Are you registered at this doctor?
Please, I need appointment. He's hot. He's really hot.
And that's something really happened. Sometimes really it's happened with us, yeah.
But a lot of it's also about creating a safe emotional space. In theatre, people very easily, very readily, as you can see, open up. And I think it's really important that you create a context where there is trust. And so one of the reasons we focus quite a lot on doing creative games and exercises to really help people feel confident and build relationships with each other. And I think when you give people a capacity, a place wherein which they can express themselves and find their voice, that's hugely beneficial to all of us. And that's a really big part of what we're trying to do here.
My name is Diana Mando. I'm from Syria, Damascus. I am 22 years. I don't have family here. I have my partner and my cousin. I have baby boy, one baby boy.
How old?
9 months.
How do you find life here? Are you happy?
I'm very happy.
Yes.
I love London.
And what do? Are you studying, working, learning English?
I learn English now.
When you first came here, how was your English? Did you learn English before you came, or did you learn it here? How was it?
Okay. When I come to here, I learn English here. I know before some words I can speak, but not too much. First, I learn in college. Yeah, and when my baby is come, I learn with Ahlan Wa Sahlan. Yeah.
What's your hopes for life here in the UK? What do you hope to achieve? What are your dreams in a few years?
First time I want to learn in university, pharmacy. I would like to open a pharmacy here in London.
What are the challenges, the difficulties you have here? شو الصعوبات, تحديات?
I think because the family is not here, I think that is not good for me.
What would you say to newcomers, to women who are here, like trying to find their way in the UK?
I really think people that have traveled, that have been mobile, that have crossed borders, have a tremendous creativity and resilience and knowledge of the world. And I think that these are people who can really contribute to society, to helping Britain be a global player, which it has the capacity to be. And populations who move, people who are mobile, bring great wealth to a society. And I certainly would like that the work that we do is in facilitating their leadership to enable more of this kind of diversity of thinking to really positively impact our communities.
My name is Mona and I am 33 years old. I am from Palestine, but I born in Syria and I lived my life in Syria. I'm here since 2005.
My name is Sarah. I am 28 years old and I have been here for 2.5 years.
And what brings you to the drama class today?
Yeah, I came here to improve my English conversation or English level. So I come here to speak more and to hear English from English people and from people who speaks fluent and in a good accent. I love to come here because I can bring my baby with me, so it's much easier if I can't leave her. I don't have anybody to leave her with because my husband's working.
And what are your hopes and plans for future here in the UK?
I hope that I will come to the point my English skills is enough to start studying and then work, start a career maybe.
Yeah, I hope to be fluent in English and to speak it as I speak the language, the Arabic language, and to find a good job for me.
My name's Georgia. I work for Ealing Council. I work for the refugee resettlement team at Ealing. In Ealing, we're probably about 20% of the way through our commitment. One of the things that's most interesting for the scheme in Ealing is that we do have quite a high Syrian population living in the borough already. So outside of the scheme, people tend to gravitate towards each other. So we have more Syrians arriving in Ealing and Acton all the time. So my focus is not only on the scheme, but also on the wider community and how we can support the wider community. The biggest hurdle is housing, finding affordable housing. It's the biggest hurdle for most people living in London. Our families, we can support them financially through the scheme, that come through the scheme, but that financial support is not indefinite. It won't go on forever. So it's important that families are able to be self-sufficient and to live affordably. Then there are many families who aren't lucky enough to be part of the scheme and who have to access housing by themselves and figure things out for themselves.
I am curious about your personal view. What have you learned or gained from dealing with the refugees? How has your experience been so far?
For most people that I've encountered, there is an extraordinary sense of integrating and becoming a part of British society, but also holding on to traditional values.
By nature, refugee and migrant women, they are very resilient, they are motivated and goal-driven, and they just need the first step, or they need to see a model or someone who has done it before them. It really touches my heart when I see the goodwill in the community, the people who are welcoming us, welcoming me, and welcoming my students. And there are so many positive energy. It's just having the way to connect the newcomers with the local community.
See you next week.
Next week.
That's a bit of an insight for you from Fardous Bahbouh in the latest of our special reports that we've been bringing you over the last few weeks and months on 5 Live.